'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister. Sometimes it's hard for me to show.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brave, and today I would like to share with you a little story about my journey through self-love and what I have achieved and what I was like before I started loving myself. Basically, I went through a lot of things before I learned to love myself. I was insecure, I had low self-esteem, I had very little confidence, I felt ugly, I felt undeserving. Even if I'm intelligent, I know I'm a smart girl, I felt down. I was literally depressed and I could feel it, and my skin was pale, my hair was almost falling off, it had literally stopped growing. I never ate enough. It was a tough journey in my life. At that time, my son was 1.5 years old, was 1 year, 6 months. And because I didn't love myself, I was insecure, I had negative energy around me. Every time my son was with me, he was losing weight. He was unhappy. He was always crying. I never had time for him. It was a difficult time. Every time I looked for a job, I would work for a month and they would not pay me on time, or they would never pay me at all. I would work for free. All that is because I had negative energy. I expected nothing and everybody saw it. I had low self-esteem. They could use me the way they wanted. They could exploit me at work. They can hire me and fire me whenever they want. And I just felt incompetent. I felt sad all the time. Even when I'm walking in the road or going somewhere, I would literally feel like I want to cry all of a sudden. Oh, I would just start crying in the road. Going to visit my mom or someone. When I go to visit my parents, they would even reach a point where they tell me, something is wrong with you. This is not how we know you. Are you okay? What is going on? And I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've always believed I'm a strong person and I don't like to talk about my issues with everybody. I don't like people feeling pity for me. And I just kept everything that was coming in. I would just grab it from all sides and just put it inside me and sink it in. And that's when it hit me. When I was losing weight like crazy, my hair was falling off, it hit me that something is wrong. And I realized this is what makes a lot of people either commit suicide or die on their own. There is something I have to do. And I stood up and I thought I should do something about it. You've gotta get up. You've gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. Then early this year in February, I decided that I was going to put myself first no matter what. I decided I was the master of my life. I was the writer in my story. I was the director, the producer, and the executive producer. And if there was any actor in my story that didn't do anything right, I have the right to wrap them off my story, cut them off, and create a new character out of it. I had to learn to put myself first. And since that time, I told myself I am not going to accept any bullshit from anybody. I looked in the mirror every day, no matter how weary I looked, how pale I looked, because I even tried taking photos of myself, posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. But when I look at the photo, I can see the sadness in me. Imagine I'm looking at my photo and I'm smiling, I'm like, yeah. But still, I can see the pain through the photo. I can see the sadness in the photo. I can see the negative aura around the photo. My home became a negative energy surrounded environment. It was an environment surrounded with the negative energy, and I decided I'm gonna take my son to my parents' house. I'm gonna leave this house and leave the people that I'm living with and give myself 3 months of self-love. I moved into my own apartment. By then, I had found a very good job where I was working, um, where I'm still working as a news blogger and an assistant to the director and everything. But right now, I'm assisting my director. But all that happened after I learned self love. At first, I was just blogging on their news page and everything. Then I started to teach myself how to love myself. Every morning I woke up and I told myself, I am the most remarkable, most splendid, and the most magnificent human being that God created, and no one in this earth can resist me. I told myself that every day. I wrote it down, put it on my wall, said it at work, everywhere I went. And the moment that I started saying that, 2 days later, I got promoted at work. They told me I was going to be a cashier, I was going to be handling money at my company, and I was going to be an assistant to my director. And because that was when COVID had started, my boss didn't want to get this COVID-19 thingy. He assigned a driver for me to drop me home and take me from home to work. And I loved it. It was working already. So it was an amazing feeling for me to realize that just a few days of teaching myself how to love myself, and something starts to happen, things start to manifest. And I was thinking, oh my God, it's like this. And every time I was moving on the road, I felt like a queen, I felt like a boss. And I love ice cream, I love chocolate, I love Doritos, I love Subways, burgers. I love eating out. And oh my God, I had a beautiful time. I'm a Taurian, by the way. I love my alone time. I love my space. I love peace of mind. I love reading. I love writing. I love meditating. I love praying. And I did all those in my own space. I had the time to take care of myself. I went to the salon. I did my nails. I did my hair. I did facials. I did pedicure. I took myself out. I went drinking with my friends once in a while. I visited people that could make me feel happy and beautiful about myself. I had lots and lots of fun, and I had two close friends who kept telling me I'm a beautiful person, I'm a very good person, who were there for me. They helped me through that process. It was an amazing process, and of course my parents were busy checking on me in and out. But one thing that is important that I want to share here is that self-love is really important, because when you don't love yourself, it is really difficult for you to produce an aura of love around you. And because you have less love for yourself, everyone else will feel it. They will see that you don't have love for yourself, and they will not give you love at all. This is a cruel world. There are bad people out there, there are negative people, a lot of people with negative energy out there. And the more you produce negative energy, negative energy loves company. Every energy loves company. So if you produce a positive energy, you're going to be attracting people with positive energies. If you've got a lot of love for yourself, you're going to be attractive a lot of people who love you, who are full of love, and who want to be just like you, and you start glowing. Well, I feel I started glowing when I started to love myself. Today, whenever I want, I get myself a cup of ice cream every time. I eat Doritos whenever I want. I buy myself flowers. I take myself out. I buy whatever expensive jewelry that I want to buy when I want to. Doesn't matter how much it is. If it's for me, it's gotta be done. I put myself first, and guess what? My family is the happiest family right now. My son is happy. I am happy. So my purpose for sharing this story is because I know that there are a lot of women out there, not only women but also men, that go through a time where they get depressed, they feel unloved, they feel insecure, low self-esteem, and nothing is working out. The solution to all those problems that we face around is put yourself first in everything that you do. Love yourself. Feel yourself as a God that you are. We have to understand that within us there is a power that we have not yet discovered. And I am on my journey discovering my power as a goddess, discovering my power as a God, because the Bible says we're created in the image of God, and God lives in us. So if God lives in me, and God, I'm created in His image, if God created me as a perfect work of art, who am I to think low of myself? If God thinks I'm a masterpiece, why should I feel so low of myself? So if you're out there and you're feeling low, you're feeling insecure, less confident, low self-esteem, and you feel you're not beautiful, I'm here to tell you that you're a masterpiece. And when God looks at you, He thinks He created. In fact, He doesn't think, He knows. He created somebody that no man, nothing that walks on earth can resist. He loves you. God loves you. God cares for you. And all you have to do is believe in who you are and your power. Believe in your beauty. Be comfortable in your skin. Be comfortable with what you have and what you are. Take care of yourselves. First things first, take care of yourselves. Buy yourself those flowers. Buy yourself that ice cream. Buy yourself the chocolate. Take yourself out. Eat that expensive food. Put on those expensive clothes. Do whatever you want to do to your hair. Girl, boy, it's your life, and only you can take care of yourself. Don't think anybody else would come out from somewhere and try to take care of you for you. No, you're gonna have to do it first. And believe me, the miracles that are gonna happen around you are gonna be tremendous, and you will be shocked about all of it. Thank you for watching, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. Please click the subscription button and on the bell so that when I upload another video, you'll be notified, as we'll be talking about different things in life and a lot of things that affect marriages, relationships, and manifestation, power of the law of attraction, and self-love, beauty, and anything that is coming up. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you in my next video.
The longing was a fever, a cold sweat heart hated believer. I threw my hands in the air, say, show me something. He said, if you dare come a little closer,